Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? I'm really curious about not only in your journey, but in a practical sense, how can folks step into that place of being open to intimacy?
All intimacy starts with self-love, and this is the stepping stone. And it sounds like a cliche, I get. You got to love yourself to love other people. And for years, I thought that was a total cliche. But the truth is, you need to learn to love yourself. And that means overcoming your childhood traumas, your personal history. If you've been through abuse or loss, it could be being betrayed as an adult. All these things in life are setting you up to make decisions. You come to a crossroads in life that no matter how many bad things happen to you, you have to make a fundamental choice if you're going to go left or right. Are you going to love yourself or you're not going to love yourself? Now, part of that is a choice. When I was in Tibet, a Lama said to me, and I thought it was profound. He said to me, "You are what you choose to become." And I was like, what about my past, my parents, the things I went through, the loss of my mother, being betrayed and PTSD? And he said, at some point, you have to choose what you want to become. And that was profound to me, right? So self love is partly a choice. It's partly, as you said earlier, which I thought was beautiful, is looking at yourself in the mirror and accepting who you are. Now, I think that the foundation stone of self love is self acceptance, right? And that's a choice you have to make, because if you don't accept yourself, it doesn't matter who you're with, and no matter what they say to you, how much they love you, you will still not accept yourself. You've got to start with yourself. So self acceptance, and I read this in the first book, I Am, which is still the best selling book of all my 12 books. It's amazing. I said that if you imagine that you're a flower and there are thousands of different flowers, you accept that flower as it is. So let's just say, hypothetically, like, I don't know, I'm a chrysanthemum and you're a rose, right? Now, they're totally different flowers. So I don't want to compare myself to you and say, wow, look at the colors you have and look at the way you're growing and all these different things. I'm going to say, I'm the chrysanthemum. I'm going to accept myself as I am, and you accept who you are. So I'm not going to compare and contrast to other flowers. I'm just going to accept myself completely. And accepting yourself means that there's full ownership of who you are.